Welcome back to Chaos Collectibles. All right, so if you notice, I'm feeling better. Voice is back, at least for the most part. Doing pretty good. I know I said that I wouldn't do any more pickups, right? Well, I've got a problem, people, right? I think this is turning into an addiction. All right, so I was on eBay a couple days ago. Always go on eBay just to see what's out there, right? And happened to stumble across, I don't know the exact name of the eBay user, but they are Random Treasures. That's the name of their store out there in Maryland. Random Treasures on Etsy, right? I got a lot of my LJN XOS customs from them that they made. And I happened to stumble across a couple of their stuff. I know that Mike did mention that Net does sell some of his stuff. Realm of the Underworld, Zoloworld figures at her store. And she had some pretty good deals on stuff. In fact, when I was talking to her, she even cut me a better deal than what eBay had. So, really awesome stuff, right? Got damn good deals on these. So, I just got this figure before, but I bought it again just because, right? I ended up customizing the other one. So, I do have another Acromancer Wave 3 Harbinger of Havoc, right? But if you notice, the other one had the straight legs and the smooth arms. This one has the bent legs, cuffed arms. So what I'm going to end up doing is, I'm not sure about the legs, but I'm definitely going to take the cuffed arms and put them on that Mythic Legions figure that I made. It was in the last video that I did, right, with the Voodoo Warrior, right? So I'm going to take these arms off, at least the arms, put them on that one, and I am going to display this figure as is after I make that switch out so that I can add it to my collection. All right, perfect. So that is number one. She wrapped these things fucking good as hell too, man. I mean, she individually wrapped these things in bubble wrap, put them in a box together. Always does a fantastic job of wrapping her stuff up. Always does great. In fact, there's a bunch of bubble wrap in the bottom of the box, right? And if you get stuff from her on her Etsy page, if you buy one of the XOX custom LJN WWE figures that she does, these things are pretty awesome. She'll send you a bag of candy and shit with that too. I got a bunch of those little parachute dudes that used to get back in the 80s. I got like 3 or 4 of those just because. She ends up just throwing them in there. It's pretty cool. On eBay, she doesn't seem to do that stuff, but when you buy one of the figures that she makes, you'll definitely get one of those. So I got a bunch of bubble wrap. I usually save this stuff. But I had this figure once before. I don't think I ever opened it though. But I'm opening this one. The color scheme is awesome on this one. This is probably my favorite bird of all of the ones that Zoloworld has done so far. Shadow Claw, right? Freaking awesome. I was hoping to get one of these at the Black Friday sale because the color scheme on this is just awesome. This thing just really pops. So I'm really glad to get this one. So I got both of these. She cut me a crazy deal on the shipping too. So if you get a chance, buy from her. She's always awesome. I ordered these on Christmas Eve and I already got them. So, you know, with Christmas being Sunday, boom, boom, you know, quick. These things always show up really fast. So, pretty awesome that I picked this bad boy up. But yeah, the color scheme on this thing is freaking awesome. Love it. Absolutely love the color scheme on this. This is my favorite bird that Mike's done so far. Pretty freaking awesome. Glad to have it. Oh, and I also got one more figure. Let me see where it's at. I know, I said no more pickups, right? So I got this one right here. In fact, this one's a Christmas gift from my girlfriend, right? Another Slime Drones box. Grizzle Wolf, right? Grizzle Wolf. Same as the original Grizzle Wolf. The only difference is he doesn't have the full body fur. This one actually has the same pelt as the regular Wolf Warrior. So I got this Grizzle Wolf, really awesome. I mean, it's really hard for me to take any of these slime drones and open them. I want to so bad. I've only done it so far with one, and that was the Swamp King Hercules blue, killer blue, best blue that Mike's done so far, dark blue, fucking awesome figure. And I put a Galaxer hat on it. I may switch it back. I'm not sure yet, you know how this stuff goes, but I'm getting so many figures now that my top shelf is completely full. I can't fit a single flipping figure up there. I got some stuff on the bottom, so I got to start switching this stuff out, start dividing the figures up, figure out how I want to do it. I don't know if I want to do Warrior Beast and stuff on top, skulls on the bottom, how I want to do it, but I do got to figure out a way to organize this stuff because I'm just getting so many of them, right? And yeah, so, and I did do another pickup. On Christmas, this guy had some on there. I don't know who it is that sells them. Faceless Master. No one ended up buying the figures, so he put them on auction. So I got a pretty damn good deal on a couple more that I got. So I've got a couple more of those coming on the way. And I'm going to start working on some custom figures. I do have a little time off one of my jobs. I'm still working at night, but during the day, I have some downtime. So I got an idea for a figure. It's just been turning. The gears have been turning. So I got an idea for a figure that I'm going to start working on. Kind of got things mapped out yesterday. I hope to have this one done sometime this week. And I want to show that to you guys. I know I keep pushing back this two-headed thing, but I got to do the ideas as they come to me. Because, you know, you get writer's block, I guess they call it. Sometimes that stuff happens. So as the ideas continue to come, I have to push this stuff out so I don't forget about them. And just, you know, try to crank out some awesome figures. And I try to make each one of my customs better than the previous one. So this one should be pretty cool. It should be pretty cool if it turns out the way that I want it to. Pretty simple design, at least I hope, I think. But usually when you do this stuff, and you think things are going to be easy, that's when things get complex. And sometimes when you think something's going to be seriously complex, it ends up being a lot easier than you think. So you never really know until you start digging in and start putting in the work to get this stuff done. But yeah, that's what I have for the pickups today. As soon as the other ones come in, it doesn't look like they'll probably be in maybe this week, but I don't know. I don't know how fast this person is at shipping stuff out. Might be sometime next week. But hopefully sometime by this weekend, before the new year, I'm trying to give myself a deadline on this figure. I can get this thing turned around, ready to go. And yeah, if everything turns out okay, I hope to have it done then. If not, then I'll show it to you at a later date. But yeah, thanks again for popping in, everybody. As always, have an awesome day. Until next time. Woo!